Hello and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program .24, the first contract career mode. So last episode we grabbed a couple of contracts, and now we are trying to grab one of these engine ones, the T-145 I think, and the Sepatron one. We attempted it last time, coupled with the Deorbit. It didn't quite work out, but I have adjusted things just so that there's such a narrow... See, the problem is there's such a narrow window to activate this engine that if you don't hit it just right, you're not going to get it. But I have adjusted this thing perfectly so that I know exactly how to do it. Got a couple solid fuel boosters, got these engines on the side, and when all the criteria are just right, we're going to get two contracts. We're going to get the T-45 one and the Sepatron one, which I've attached over here. Those should both be around the same time. We're going to wait to get the Orbit one for the next mission, but we can get these two now. So here we are. We're going to hit the T key. We're going to throttle this thing to 1/3. And there's Jeb. Jeb snuck back in the pilot seat, but that's okay. Did we do the goo on the ground yet? Yes, we did. And we did this one too, didn't we? Yep. But we didn't do the materials bay. Let's observe the bay at the launch pad. They're judging us slightly. Alright, let's get this thing going. Here we go. So basically, we're just going to let these things burn. And I'm going to try to just adjust. Sometimes it likes to tilt ever so slightly. Just keep it dead center. So as soon as these boosters start to run out, I'll jack up the throttle. Here we go. Preparation for the separation. There we go. And so then what we're going to do is just literally have it cooking at full blast. Now this is not the most efficient thing to do, and if you were going to launch an actual rocket, this wouldn't be the best way to do it, but to get this contract, that's what we're going to do. So we're getting the speed up nice and fast, so all we have to do is get the altitude. These are going to separate first. There they go. And we have it. Boom. Now all we gotta do is get the Sepatrons. Now. Boom. So we just got two of those. Now, we absolutely wasted a whole thing of fuel and all that good stuff. But, you know, it's for science. It's for the contract. We've already got these mystery goos, and I'm pretty sure we've got all these. Oh, we didn't get this one. Let's get that one. Alright, and you're probably wondering, what am I doing? Well, I've already tested this, and you can't get into orbit with this current craft, so what we're going to do is just get this thing up and back down, and then we're going to launch another mission to actually get into orbit, which is going to be very nice for us. So as soon as that happens, I don't actually have to show any of this. Here we are dropping down for a, hopefully, nice smooth landing. We didn't get any of the goos this time. We'll get them once we're in orbit. So we'll just get ready for the deployment. Ah, good. Nothing got ripped apart. That's very nice. And we're going to come down at a nice gentle 4.4. Perfecto! Yep. Here we come. And we are on the ground, so let's go ahead and recover this vessel. Three experiments, got 11 science, a whopping 11 science, and 98% of our money back, which is cool. So now we have 76,000. Very good. So we're slowly accumulating funding here. And we just keep getting a little more reputation every time, which was really nice. So let's just check it out. I thought I already tested that one. TT-18 launch stability enhancer. Didn't we test that one already? I don't know. Let's actually do the orbit one now. We'll just go back and let's build us a nice craft that'll actually get there. Okay, so we've already decided definitely that this will not get us into orbit. So what I'm going to do is just add on some more fuel. Oops. Like that. And I won't actually jettison this thing until it's ready. That was the thing last time of it. This should get into orbit now. Jeb, you've had enough. Let's have Bob get in there. I feel like Bob hasn't done it yet. So we'll be able to test the 909 engine. Now, that's a little tricky, testing the 909, because again, it has to be at the exact right parameters, but let's check it out. Okay. Here we are. So we'll do a materials bay a little higher up this time. And same deal, we'll just go back down like this. And we're off. So we're going to be doing a bunch of orbital things this time. So this time we're actually going to be wary of how efficient we are because we don't want to waste any fuel or anything like that. So, getting ready for the boosters to go. There they go. Keeping our acceleration at a G. Like a G. Let's see. You know, we'll wait till we get into orbit to do that one, because we'll probably get a shitload more science. Just waiting to the 10,000 mark. We'll start doing our grav turn. So we have plenty of fuel left in these things. Just make sure we're still only going at a G. Okay, let's start turning this thing over. We can go pretty high on throttle now. There she is, and she's magnificent. And hopefully we do have enough fuel in this thing. It's a little bit wobbly. About to lose a couple engines here, so we'll just pump up. There they go. Let's just check how we're doing here. Yeah, it looks like we're doing alright, so we'll just turn this thing that way. Oh, we're out of fuel with this one. That's fine, so we'll just use that. We still have the Sepratron engine up there. So we want to aim for an orbit of 79 to 83, because if we go any higher than that, it won't count this thing being deployed. And you know, if just from playing this so much, I gotta say, it's actually more annoying than fun having to get these things in just the right window. It's like it's stopping me from having fun. It's like, oh well, I can't test the engine out unless I have it exactly right. It kind of, I think it subtracts from the game. That's just my opinion. I mean, obviously if you're like, hold on a second. Alright, good. So we'll do 81. What was I going to say? Obviously if you're like super skilled at this game, and you're so bored that you need a challenge, okay, I can see that this would be kind of fun and interesting. But for someone who's just like kind of a mid-range, mid to high-range player, it's kind of more annoying than fun to get all these contracts. Like, I kind of almost like the old career mode a little better, but again, that's just my opinion. Yours could be totally different, and that's fine. Alright, nothing new with the goo. Nothing new with the crew. Let's check the EVA. Ooh, there we go. Upper atmosphere. There we go. Got some science from that. So let's get prepared for our orbital injection burn. So technically we're out of the atmosphere. Let's check out the goo now. Clumped into... Okay, so we must have gotten that one already too. Let's check the EVA once more. Ah, here we go. Got another one. Good. So we need to make up 800 meters per second of delta V. We'll start that at about 15 seconds. Man, it's like almost harder getting in orbit in this super low orbit, because you gotta be going so much faster. So we're coming up on the burn. I'm just gonna start it right now. I'm getting antsy. I might even use the Sepratron just to give us a little extra boost. We'll see if we need it or not. I don't think we'll need it. But hey, we might as well use it, right? Ooh, look at that. Those things really, they push a nice little punch. Okay. Oh, there we go. So we are in orbit now. And all we have to do, let's get rid of this thing. All we have to do is activate the 909 and... Oh, there it is. Thank God. Okay, I was like, that's not going to work because nothing's worked so far. But it's working. Okay, so let's do the material bay observation. Microgravity. We get a nice 25 science from that. And let's check out, maybe some of the goo will be different. Let's see. You know, we'll take it anyway. What the heck. Crew report. We are in space. Yep, that's totally true. Let's try to get as much EVA as possible. Kerbin's water, we'll keep that data. Oh, we already got that one. Okay. Let's see where else we can do data. Let's try right here. It's like each biome's a little bit different. Grasslands, we already got that one. Let's keep scooting around here. It's very sensitive, so alright, let's see if this one will do it. Ah! Oh, the water. We already got that one, didn't we? Yep, we already got that one. Let's keep going around. Let's test out this one. Grasslands, again, I think we got that one already, but... Oh, okay. It was a different Grasslands, I guess. That's fine. So we're getting the contracts, we're getting the science. That's exactly what we want to be doing right now. Let's see what area this is. We want to get like a mountain EVA. Ah, the highlands. There we go. Perfect. I know there's a desert around here somewhere. That's another one we can get. Let's just keep testing them out. Now this is tedious, and highlands, we already got it. It's kind of tedious and whatnot. But you can't warp faster when you're on the ladder. That's the only thing. But if you want the science, that's kind of what you have to do. Here comes the sunrise. How nice. Grasslands. Yeah, we already got that one. Should be approaching the desert at some point. Oh, way over there. So we have a lot more to go. I'm like, yeah, we're probably almost there. Nope. Let's see where this is. Just kind of spam the EVA. Grasslands again. It does look nice though, doesn't it, from up here? It's interesting, we're in like such a low orbit. Well, it's kind of eccentric, but yeah, that's okay. So there's the water again. I'm sure it's all the same. Big giant ocean. Let's see what this one... Ah, this is like the Caldera crater here. Let's see what it gives us for that one. Might be a little different this time. EVA. Grasslands again. Yep. Grasslands? Again, I was kind of hoping to be like, there's a giant crater down there. But I guess not. Grasslands. Alright, so we are approaching the desert now. That's kind of neat. Here we go. We'll get some science over here. Nope, still the highlands. Should say desert at this point. Should say, anyway. Deserts! Thank you, there we go. Maybe the goo's different too, let's see. Nope. Maybe a crew report? Nope. So I think the crew reports in the goo are sensitive to your altitude. It doesn't really necessarily do biomes, I guess. You know, it's all very, like... I don't even know, honestly, to be honest with you. But anyway, let's... It's going to be night when we land, but let's consider deorbiting close to the KSC. We'll aim for as close as we can get. That might do it. Just gonna quick save in case something weird happens. Again, you guys might not agree with that, but I am not perfect, and I'd rather not lose this preparation, all this prep and work that I've done off camera for you guys. You may not know it, but there was a great deal of testing that I did off camera. Okay, so we're doing our deorbit burn. I might cut it off right here. Okay. We'll see how we go with that. Tons of fuel left, so if we could save all that fuel, that would be ideal. But if we can't, that's okay too. Alright. So now in comes the long transition. Here comes the day-night Terminator. Actually, we're passing over. So we are in the dark now. Again, apologies if you guys are watching this. I know it gets a bit dark in these dark side of the planet videos, but that's just the way it went. Now, I hope we start braking very, very soon, because it looks like we might overshoot. Maybe not, though. No, I think we'll be alright. We're going to start heating up real soon. Yeah, there we go. Coming in hot. If you guys watch my Space Engineers videos, that's like the thing to say. Coming in hot. That's what we always say, because we're freaking stupid as hell. We're goofballs. Alright. Yeah, this is actually going to work out. I think we're going to just make it. It's a little shallow of a descent here, but hopefully we bleed off all that speed soon, so we can land somewhere near here. We might have to do a little bit of a burn this way. Well, we might be just right, though. I don't know. You never know with these things until it's too late. That's the problem with this game. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to do one of these. Just to really brake. That might be enough. Just counting on gravity now to pull us straight down. Yeah, here we go. I feel the pull now. You guys feel that pull? Alright. Wow, that's pretty darn close, if you ask me. Yep. Alright, so I'm just going to move these things up to here. Deploy them. Sweet. And again, like I said, I think the closer you get to the KSC, the more money you get back, or something like that. I think that's how it works. I'm sure you could look it up, and I'm sure I could look it up too, but I'm just too lazy. I'm sure Scott Manley knows. You know what, I might just... I don't want it to rip off the engine. That would be pretty sad. Alright, perfect. We're going slow as hell now. So we didn't quite make it onto the flat sea level plateau here, but I'd say that's close enough, wouldn't you? It's a little more deceptive. There's no sun to help us out, and it's not exactly sea level over here. It's just above it, so we're pretty much... Yeah, there we are. How about that? I'd say that's pretty darn good. Let's just observe the goo. Ah! It accumulates near the water-facing side of the container. That's interesting. So we'll grab that. We'll grab that. Maybe we'll even grab this. Who the heck knows? Nope. He's already got that. Okay, so that's cool. We got 2 goos, we got this thing from orbit, and we got a bunch of crew reports. Let's recover and see what we did. Wow, alright, so we got a whopping 79 science for a total of 165. That was pretty darn good. Kerbin shores, all the EVAs from the various biomes around the equator. Of course, we'll have to get some EVAs from the poles next. Material study in space near Kerbin. We need one in far Kerbin orbit, and we got the goo near space. Again, we can get a goo in far high orbit. And we got the recovery from orbit. That's great. We had a 97% return. Cool. Wow, which brings it up to 138,356 funds. So we got all this money back from the various things. And of course, we got Bob back. Only +3 reputation, I guess, which is, it's got to be more than that, because look, we're all the way up here, and now we're almost to 100% reputation, which is so sweet. And we barely even did anything, so I think that's it. We finally have ended a mission on a success. It wasn't a failure. I'm so proud of myself. So join us next time, and actually, let's see what's in store for us. I mean, what does one do after you've done all that stuff? So we have a lot more stupid part tests, which are, oh god, that's so annoying. But we have Explore the Moon. Wow, so there's a lot of things you can do. Not only can you achieve orbit, but transmit or recover data from around the moon, and transmit data from the surface of the moon. So I think that might be where we're going next. We might do a few more of these part tests. I'm not really sure. I'll figure it out. But that's all for the next episode of Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching, everybody.